vocally, anything to say?
I guess one more. I guess what do you think you have to show? Show to the coaches just to have them have that belief in you that you can be ready.
And what's going on, man? Chris Clay checking in, coming at y'all guys, with another video for the day. For this video, we got that boy, Sheduer Sanders on the roster. So right now, Sheduer Sanders, he's under fire for, his response, to Dillion Gabriel being named the starting quarterback over Joe Flacco. Joe Flacco has been playing terrible, so the Browns say, that they're going with Dillion Gabriel as, their starting quarterback, going forward. And basically, Sheduer Sanders, he was asked about, that decision that the Browns made. And basically what Sheduer Sanders did, he gave a response, to the point where, he was saying something, but, you couldn't hear what he's saying. Like, he basically, was saying muted words, right? And, a whole lot of people who seen, that interview, took offense to, how, Sheduer Sanders gave his response, right? And a whole lot of, people, they think, that showed, a immature side of, Sheduer Sanders. And just to give my response to, that whole situation, I think Sheduer Sanders, is, immature. I think Sheduer Sanders, he's in the NFL, but he's not a pro yet. Like, he's not a professional football player yet. Being a professional is more than just playing the game of football. That's what a whole lot of guys don't understand. That's why, when you first enter the league, you're labeled a rookie, right? You're labeled a rookie. And when you're a rookie, you got to learn how to be a professional. You don't got to learn how to play the game. You got to learn how to be a professional football player. Being a professional football player, that's, going out on the field, playing at a high level, interacting with the fans at a high level, interacting with the media at the high level, interacting with, the community in the city that you playing for at a high level. Conducting your behavior out the field at a high level. Like, all those things go into, being a professional football player. And right now, Sheduer, right now he got to learn how to be a pro out the field, right? Because I watch a whole lot of Sheduer Sanders interviews, and I feel like, Sheduer Sanders, like, he need proper training on how to do his interviews, and because when you're doing your interview, man, you wanna be you always wanna, it almost like, politicians, giving their speech. You got to be politically correct. You got to say the correct thing. Don't always say on your mind what's on your mind. Say the politically correct thing. So when people in the sports world hear, they know what's going on. And I think sometimes, Sheduer, he just basically just be unprofessional, just say whatever's on his mind. I think, that's where he's struggling at. But I think, once he get that down, I think he'll see the field more faster. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's my take on Sheduer Sanders' response. Y'all get in the comment box. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, yo, comment out, see y'all got in that video. Yo.